Welcome back to Mountain Connections. It is a busy week this week. Not only are we going into Mother's Day, it is also Teacher Appreciation Week and Travel and Tourism Week, which is an opportunity to celebrate how travel affects and is of such a great value to our economy, especially here in Park City. And Jenny Bond is here of Marvelous Mouse Travels to talk about what she does with Disney travel and also to kind of help us navigate if we're going to the parks this summer, and also, you know, to think about the wellness and health aspects of being able to plan and get out on a vacation. So Jenny, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you. Tell me a little bit about Marvelous Mouse Travels. It's the agency you work for.
Yes, Marvelous Mouse Travels is an agency of over 200 agents throughout the United States, so it's not just here in Utah. And we specialize in Disney vacations as well as all other vacations. Cruises, Universal is a really big one. Just pretty much anything that you'd want to do, but Disney is really where our agency started focusing first, and it is really, you know, a true love of all of us at the agency.
How long have you been involved with Marvelous Mouse Travels?
I started in 2018, so it's just been a little bit, but I have a lot of experience planning people's trips before I ever started as a travel agent. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your background. Have you always loved to travel? Did this just kind of come as a part of family and things? How did this evolve over time?
Well, I feel like I was bitten by the travel bug since birth. I didn't have a lot of opportunities to travel really young, but my family, my grandparents did live in Hawaii, so we traveled to Hawaii quite a bit. That's another destination that I love to plan trips to. But I've always loved travel and wanted to travel, and we've just, as a family, made that priority as my kids have gotten older to really travel as much as we could. And so we've been traveling quite a bit as a family for years.
When you think about the wellness aspects of traveling, and there's a picture we're showing right now of you traveling with your family.
Oh, that's our latest trip. We just got back a few weeks ago from that trip.
So what kind of effects do you see overall wellness with traveling for you, for your clients?
Yeah, well, I really think it's very important to take a break from everyday life. And everybody's so busy. My kids are so busy. My husband's busy. I'm busy. And it feels like when we're at home, we don't get as much time as we'd like as a family. So to get away from the everyday and just focus on relationships and focus on creating new memories and experiences together, I think is really both, you know, emotionally helpful and, you know, also physically to be able to relax and take that break. So I feel like it definitely is part of wellness and should be part of your plan to try to plan to get away when you can.
And make it a priority.
Yeah.
So you are a Disney agent.
Yeah.
And Disney is offering so many different opportunities. It's not just the parks anymore. What things do you book for your clients?
Oh, it's really everything. So as you know, we have Disney parks around the world now. But Disneyland, of course, and Disney World are really in the spotlight a lot here in the U.S. There's also Disney cruises, and that's the vacation. The picture that you just showed was my family on a Disney cruise. And Disney cruises are a great combination of relaxation and fun and adventure. So there's Disney cruises. There's also Adventures by Disney, which is, they don't like it to be called a tour, but it's similar to a travel tour, but it's a small group adventure together where you have two guides that take you around the world and you have immersive experiences, private experiences. One of our agents just went and she was able to tour the Vatican after it closed, and there were just 30 of them in there compared to the experience that you could have just going on your own. So there's so many great experiences now that Disney offers.
And I feel like Disney kind of just typically goes above and beyond to make sure that people have a good experience and to cater to their clients. And
it's so true.
You know, I've always been impressed. That being said,
yes,
if you're heading to the parks this summer and we're talking about being happy and having relaxing vacations, sometimes Disney World, Disneyland aren't exactly relaxing. So do you have any tips for us about how to navigate the parks, especially if you're going in the summer months when it's hot and kind of crowded? You want to have a good time. It's a great environment, but sometimes it's a little stressful.
It's true. And this summer at Disneyland, you may know, Star Wars is opening the end of this month. We're expecting very high crowds this summer at Disneyland. At Disney World, it's opening the end of August, so that's a little bit different. If you want to avoid crowds, I would go to Disney World if you can, if you're flexible, because you don't have the Star Wars crowds. Disneyland, either park though, I would recommend getting there early. Disneyland, once Star Wars opens, get there a couple hours early at least, because the crowds will be really, really big. But plan to take a break during the day, early morning, late night. Those are times when the crowds are a little bit thinner. Plan for cold drinks, ice cream to cool off. Plan during the middle of the day to do some of those rides that are a little bit low key and indoors with air conditioning, or the shows. The shows are great too, and those are great break times. So those would be some of my tips. But really plan for crowds if you're going to Disneyland this summer, for sure.
Well, those are some great tips. I know when we tackled the parks, when my kids were little, even now that they're teenagers, we always go home in the middle of the day and just take a nap and then head back. And sometimes we'll skip the fireworks show and ride the rides during the fireworks where it's a little bit empty. So it's kind of finding what works for your family. But you actually help your clients kind of navigate those fast passes, navigate kind of the best plan for their day. Yeah,
I do help them create a custom itinerary if they want one. If people want to do their own planning, that's fine too. But I'm happy to help advise, and with Disney World, book fast passes. Disneyland, advise on which rides to ride first to kind of take advantage of the slow times and to try to plan when to use your fast passes. At Disneyland too, I really feel like Max Pass is a must, especially this summer. You may know Max Pass is kind of a digital fast pass system where you can book on your phone your fast passes, which saves a ton of time. And at Disney, time is really money. You're spending a chunk of money, and sometimes it's worth it to save that time by spending a little bit more.
So you're really a great resource for a lot of reasons. Help save money, save time, and really kind of navigate this time and hopefully have a stress-free, fun time.
Right. In addition, I also do price monitoring. So if you book your vacation and there's a new promotion that comes out that applies to your package, I'll take a look and see if I can get that promotion applied to save you more money.
Oh, that's great to know. Yeah. And speaking of promotions, you have a big Teacher Appreciation giveaway going on right now with Teacher Appreciation Week. We don't want to miss that, so tell us about that.
We do. My agency, Marvelous Mouse Travels, is offering for teachers, this is only for teachers, a 3-night stay at a moderate resort at Disney World. And so it's run, you can find information on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/JennyMMTravels. But we really want to show this teacher's appreciation. A lot of other agents are teachers or have been teachers that are in my agency in Marvelous Mouse Travels, and we just love teachers. So we really want to show that appreciation.
Well, what a great thing to be doing. Perfect time of year to be facilitating that. I know you mentioned your Facebook shout out. Where's some other ways that we can reach you?
Yeah, well, the best way to reach me if you're interested in booking a trip is to email me, and that is jenny.bond@marvelousmousetravels.com. I also have a phone number, so phone or text 802-242-1277. Our agency runs an agency-wide Facebook page, so it is, we have a Facebook page, but also a website, marvelousmousetravels.com, so you can reach agents all around the country there.
Well, Jenny, thanks so much for being here. I love that you took something that was kind of a hobby and have turned that passion into a way to help others and really a career for you.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. And it is so much fun. And it's fun to see other people make memories with their families. And that's really where I really feel rewarded.
Well, thanks again for joining us for Travel and Tourism Week as well as Teacher Appreciation Week. Again, it's great having you here in studio.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, check out Jenny Bond of Marvelous Mouse Travels. Thankful that she was here for our Travel and Tourism Week, also Teacher Appreciation Week. Check out that giveaway. And she has some really interesting tips to help tackle the parks and hopefully feel stress-free and happy during your trips, wherever you go this summer. All right, much more coming up after this break on Mountain Connections.